All right, guys, we will get started. Today is the fifth class, so we have reached the one third of this class, right? The 15 sessions. Um, Usually, I take some time today, every 5, 10, and 15, just to make sure that everything is going as per our plans. And so, the first question I have is: you had four instructors, including me. Aubrey strictly teaches math, Lawrence strictly teaches reading, and Brian strictly teaches English. I do math, and I only do science. So, how are they doing, including me? Is there any complaints? Is there any concerns? Now is the time to tell me. And again, just be honest. No, you just you're not gonna hurt my feelings or all those childish crap. So if there's something I need to know, I need to know now. So especially online students, how is everything going? This is not a silence class, by the way. You can talk. So I know you're wearing mask, but doesn't mean that you can't talk. So online students, how is everything going?
Well,
Okay. Eli says thumbs up. Okay. Any
it's going all
comment?
right.
Okay, Josh. Okay. All right. Anything I need to be aware of, or everything going awesome? So, what's that, Jeff?
I say it's going good.
Okay. What did you guys expect when you started the class here? Are we meeting your expectations? Are we exceeding your expectations? Or are we below your expectation? That's a good way to ask. Or none of the follow, follow above. No, no comments. I really hope you guys don't do this in the college. You wanna participate. So because when it comes to research projects, professors like people who what we call selectively participate, not aggressively participate. We had a student, I remember, when I used to be teaching chemistry. She would stop me every third minute. And so we started a new thing called nobody can ask any questions for 15 minutes. So I could continue. You don't want to do that, but at the same time, you want to participate. You want to be a part of the class. Because the last thing a professor wants in the research projects is for you to be quiet all the time. How's the research going? This doesn't help them. You'll be fired. They'll find somebody else. So, homework. Anybody who has not done the homework? And I hope you're not lying to me as well. So, okay. Well, after a long time, this has been happening. Even they did all the homework. You guys have done all the homework. I would say it's been at least 4 years that for the first 5 classes, everybody has done the homework. After 4 years, every year it's been like 60%, 70% have done the homework. And those students who have not done usually did not get the ACT score they actually were looking for. It's pretty weird coincidence. So you put in the effort, you'll see it. The September ACT results just came 3 days back. We had a 35 highest. So our tradition of getting at least a 35 out of 36 has continued again. So
When did they come in?
Tuesday,
Mine didn't come in
you take the test.
yet.
You should have your results. I can guarantee. You're Iowa, right? Iowa, South Dakota resident, so you should have it. I didn't know you took the test.
Yeah, I can only take it. My last one's October. Cause like at Hewlin they kind of stop you. They say December usually is the last one.
Yeah, you can take it in December.
I'm not gonna take it in December though, cause I want early
Yeah, but
admission.
yeah, I know, but it doesn't hurt you. You don't have to submit that score, and you can apply to early action to every school, anyways, right? And remember, a better ACT score is better scholarship, not for admissions.
Yeah.
So, for example, Ava, I know you for a long time, right? Since 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you a small scenario. When you get extra money, give it to me if you don't want it, okay? I like money. So, here's a simple example, Creighton, okay? So we had a student who took ACT last fall. Took the October, got a 28. Got admission, Creighton as rolling admission, got admission. And I believe she had $48,000 scholarship. Okay? And she was in this class just like you actually. And actually a Heelan student. Wow, what a lot of coincidence. And then she took the December ACT and got a 31. And her scholarship went to, I believe, 63,000.
That's a lot of money.
Huh?
I said that's a lot of money.
And she was like you. I didn't want to take the December test. So I hope I made the case for you. Okay? It's not about the admissions at the time, it's about the scholarship. Well, and we had a pretty awesome in Morningside actually, from Sergeant Bluffs. She had a 28, had a admission to Morningside College. Now it's a Morningside University, which is a local university, by the way, guys. And she was told that if she can get a 31 by April test, she was a senior, and she had submitted, she had the admissions and stuff. So she took her class in spring semester of her senior year, and she had the admission. She had, I believe, like a 20,000 or 15,000 scholarship already. She took the spring class. In April, she got a 31, and she got a full ride, a full tuition at Morningside. And you know, if you guys know Morningside, it's pretty expensive. So, all right. That's why you guys need to ask. This is what I do. This is my life. So, score matters. Score really matters. Every point after 28 is $10,000 scholarship, give and take. I would bust my chops to get a good score. Every dollar you're gonna save, every $1 less loan you'll have to deal with, or $1 your parents don't have to pay. That means $1 extra for vacation, $1 extra for Christmas gift, $1 extra for Manoj if you want to give it to me. So it's like everything adds up, right? So you gotta be desperate. Gotta be desperate. Again, I asked this question: does it hurt you? Is my question. Because you don't have to submit it. You don't. So, and especially this time, you have super scores.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! You never know. My students who are seniors right now have taken 4 times. They're taking the October, they're taking the December, and they're also applying for early action. So, yeah, I can go on for that one. So, all right. What else? Anything else you guys want to ask me? Tell me. Do you have any questions for me?
Did you get a perfect score on the ACT?
Sorry?
Did you get a perfect score on the ACT?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I got a 19.
Actually,
No, it's just kidding.
I was gonna say
Take a guess, Ava.
34.
Plus what? 9th grade though. We didn't have money too. No money. So yeah, things were different then. You guys have a good life, to be honest, but You guys don't study much. We had no life. We studied all the time. So it has to be a good balance. So I played ping pong and studied. That's all I did. So till today, in my whole school, my school is in existence for like more than 50, 60 years. And till today, I'm the only one to ever be selected for national sports in India in my school forever. Just me. So in the whole board, there's only one name. So I go there and take selfie every single time. And I'm gonna say others, you're losers. Yeah, things were different. Things were different. Anything else? Anything else? All right, now important question. How many are taking the October test? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anybody online, October?
I am.
Who?
Me, Josh.
Josh, okay. Next. How many are taking the December test? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, a lot of people. Okay. First of all, did you guys sign up? Did you do the registration? Everything should be done. Don't mess around with these things. Just don't. Got to show freaking desperation for these things. You gotta own this. You know, if you do well, it's you. If you don't, it's you. Sounds good? So we had a student from Kansas City. She's from Pembroke High School. She's a senior. And she's been doing one-on-one class with us. One of the things I liked the most with her is she was so hell-bent on getting the 30. And she had a good score. She had a 29, but she really wanted 30. So she kept working and working and working. And this time she got 30. And another student from Kansas City he had a 30. He wanted 32. He got 33 times in a row. This time he got a 32. Because he worked hard. I could see the frustration. I could see the anguish. But he put that energy in that good way. Everybody has limitations, guys. Everybody has there's limits, right? If you reach your limits, yes, fine, stop it. If not, don't stop. Don't stop. I strongly believe in it. Actually, I was in the afternoon. I was not feeling the best, to be honest. Like, been getting this. My eyes were burning for some weird reason. So I went to gas station and bought this Starbucks Frappuccino or some crap like that. And I don't ever my gas. I know these people in the gas. They're like, well, no, you don't buy anything. What's this? I was like, I don't know. I just want to drink something cold. I was like, I felt a lot better after drinking that, but I didn't miss class. I'm here, right? This is commitment. And I've been doing this for 13 years. So every fall, spring, 15 weeks, I'm here, Sunday. Is it tough? Very tough. Next year, most likely, we may not do the summer sessions anymore. We'll see how it goes, but so that I get a little break. But sounds good. I want this, guys. I want you guys to be desperate. We have kids from Iowa, South Dakota, Kansas, and other places. There's reason why you guys are committing to this. Just a little bit more effort. Okay? If you got 24, get a 25. Okay? If you get a 25, try a 26. You don't have to get a 36. Not everybody will get a 36. But know your limits and work for it. I had a student, they live in Dakota Dunes here. He's a 10th grader. I don't know that student, but they'd called me, the parent had called me like to check on ACT prep and stuff. And hey, Manoj, my son has a 24 and we are happy with it. I said, okay, good. I said, how can I help you? Well, do you think 24 is good? I said, I don't know your kid. I don't know your kid. How can I decide his score? Well, found out that he has a 4.0 GPA, he's taking AP classes, and he got a 24 in 9th grade. said, then he's not done. Hopefully he tries to get a 30. They're like, whoa, okay, well, we thought 24 is good enough. I said, no, not for him. Sounds good. Everybody, I had a student years back actually, had 11. I told his parents the only time I've actually made a real bet. I said, if he gets a 16 from our class after from 11, then you can pay the fees. I didn't take the fees. They're like, I said, this is a challenge to me. What do you think he got? Guess.
17.
Okay. 21. He got a full ride to Wayne State College in Nebraska. Full ride. He needed an 18 for a full ride for basketball. I called them. I said, time to give you your money. Not only they gave the fees, they actually gave me double. They're like, we couldn't believe this. I said, but that kid was never told to study. He didn't care. He cared here after he joined. He didn't miss even one class. He wanted it, not me. I can want all I want. Nobody's gonna give a boo about it. If you want it, you'll get it. I can take you guys to the water, not make you drink. Sounds good? Take this seriously, guys. As a college president, as owner of New Horizon for 14 years, my only advice to you, teenagers, is one thing. Hit your capacities. Till you hit your capacity, don't fall. Oh, my friend is hanging out on Sunday. I want to do that. Who the hell cares what they are doing? You gotta commit. Someday, when you're making that $250,000, they'll be wondering, how did she end up making all this money? Then you can tell them that I didn't hang out when I had to study. You with me on this? And that day is gonna come very fast. Like this. You put in effort now, someday you're gonna reap benefits. Huge, huge, huge benefits. There's another student this is the last story I want to share, just because you asked me these questions. It's just a good things to share about. Another Helan kid, actually. She's now a senior. Wow, time flies. She's almost a senior now. Notre Dame. She's in Notre Dame doing a pre-med neuroscience major. She had a 25 in science. The rest were pretty good. English, maths, reading were pretty good. She took this class. And I kept observing why she was getting 25. She was not doing any strategies like we talked last week, right? We talked about strategies. And she never did anything. And I specifically spent a lot of time spent one-on-one teaching her. And she had a composite of 28. And after the ACT, after the fall, she took the December test, she got a 34. And her science score went from a 25 to a 34. You know how much money scholarship she got? $273,000 to Notre Dame. So I'm going to repeat, $273,000. And how much she had to pay in 4 years? $7,000. So she had to pay $7,000 for 4 years. So if you do the math, she had to pay $1,750 per year. Divided by 12, she had to pay around $150 per month. That's all. That's all she had to do. Pretty good for a Notre Dame education, I'd say, right? $150 a month. I'll pay. So, know your options. Know your options. Once you miss the boat, you won't get this choice. There ain't second chance. You with me on this? Once you graduate, you won't take ACT again. So you have last chance. Open page 808. 808 in the orange, the blue book. Orange book, blue book. Last time we did this, right? We wrote on the page 808 the code number, the science code, right? Tell me that. Remind me. Was it 57? 5723 641, right? All right. We are going to get to the passages today. Go to page passage 5. I'm just going to talk a little bit more before you guys get started. All right, listen up. Remember, in the real test, you'll have 6 passages, not 7. Don't start the test, okay? Just listen. In this one, you have 7. In the real test, you'll have 6. When it says according to figure 1, the answer is in figure 1. Second, stay focused when you're reading the question. Third, don't doubt yourself. Fourth, don't overthink. When there is an answer, there is an answer. Don't, oh my God, it cannot be this easy. Don't overthink into it. You with me on this? So the first 2-3 tests we're going to do will all be from this book with 7 passages. But this time what I'm going to do is, maybe a later part of the semester, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get you guys a real science test. Okay? And I'll plan that day so that everybody has a test ready that day. Okay? And I'll make you guys take the entire test in here as a time test to get a feel. These passages are a little bit easier. I want to be honest on this, okay? Compared to what you're getting now. Fair enough? You'll be doing passage 5 and 7. Go and get your notebook. So write down passage 5, 7. And once you're done with the time, I'm gonna show this time, how much time you took. So you're gonna record the time and how many you got correct or incorrect, okay? So in the notebook, you're gonna be doing that. So you'll be doing 5, 7, 2, 3, and so forth. You guys got it? Am I clear? Do you have any questions about this? So once you're done, just say, just say I'm done. I'll show you the time.
So we're just doing 5 and 7?
Only 5 and 7.
Okay.
No cheating, okay? We're gonna start on time. Online students, listen up, 5, 7 only. Take this seriously. This can be career-defining moments for you guys. Your time starts now. Once you're done, you gotta tell me so that you have to write down the time you've taken, okay? So, both passages.
Manoj, I'm done.
All right, I'm gonna stop you guys at 8.5 minutes. So students who did not complete, just write down 8.5 minutes and not done, so that, because time is crucial here. Okay. I'm gonna read 23 to 27, passage 5 answers. BFB, HC. Passage 7. 34 to 40. HAJ. AGD. And 40 is G. Okay. First question. Write down in your notes the time and how many incorrect you have, because we're going to be tracking some data here. All right. Did anybody get all correct? Come on, guys. One wrong. One. Two wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 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 can stop it. Do you have any questions for me? Okay, before that, one more question I have. Was there any student who did not complete the test in the passages? Sam, you didn't complete the passages?
I did.
Okay.
I did, just my hand's still raised for some reason. I can't figure out how to get it off.
I think you just press it one
There
time.
we go.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Okay. All right, any questions for me?
23.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just circle that. Okay, 23. I wanna tell you something. Not that you're gonna like this. 23 is actually one of the simplest question and has the highest negative fudge factor. So let me explain what, and that's why you have to ask these things so I can get into other details. It might help you. So ACT believes, which I don't, but ACT believes that doesn't matter what ACT test you take, you should get the same score. Because every test question has been what's called an equated to a normal level. So if it's a difficult question and you get it right, they're gonna add you points called a positive fudge factor. If it's easy and you get it wrong, they're gonna take some points away, called negative fudge factor. And 23 in this test has the highest negative fudge factor. That means they think you should have got it correct. So you're gonna be penalized a little bit more through that process called equate. College Board does the same thing too. Okay. So 23. Any other questions? Yes.
37 and 38.
37 and 38. Next.
Manoj,
Yeah, Josh.
40.
40. Next. All right. Now you're gonna be doing passage 2. What was it? What did we decide? Was it 2 and 3?
Yeah.
I think so, right? 2 and 3, right?
Yes.
All right. Same routine, same thing. Stay focused. Show desperation. You'll be recording the time. Your time starts now. Go. Passage 2 and 3, right? Okay, I'm going to stop at 8 minutes. If you're not done, just write down not done. First, we go to the questions from the last time. So let's go to splice 23. I have a question for you. What was your answer?
My answer was D.
Okay. Tell me why.
I knew for sure it was within the sphincter muscle. I wasn't sure if it
But the
was
sphincter
outside.
muscle was the outside one, the two lines they have given. Where is the mouth though? Mouth is in the middle.
Yeah.
Silly mistakes will happen. Don't fight it. But I know this question so well because it has the highest negative point. You would have lost maybe 1.2 points, maybe that's 1.3 points. So 37, 38, 40. All right. Let me start with 40, okay? Based on the passage, the stability of thermal stratification depends on all of the following except, underline that word. I always underline one word that changes the meaning of the question. So the except, that's why they have capitalized that, but you gotta be really reinforcing. Okay, what I did was, I looked at the passage all the way at the bottom, for passage 7, all the way at the bottom. It says the stability of the lake's stratification depends on lake's depth, shape and size, wind, and both the inflow and outflow. They did not talk about seasonal turnover. So the except G, it depends on the rest. Make sense? For example, 40 had neither positive or negative fudge factor, so they think it is normal question. 37. According to passage, Lake Michigan experiences thermal stratification during. Again, the passage. Maybe line from the top, maybe like 6th or 7th line. It says this mixing known as spring turnover eliminates the temperature stratification that was established during the winter. So winter has thermal stratification, and then if we go down a little bit, it says when summer arrived, the lake again becomes stratified. So summer and winter. So scanning, that's what I did. I scanned it. I didn't read it. You with me on this? You don't have to read it. Sometimes you may, eventually, okay? A small inland lake, this is question 38. A small inland lake fed by a fast-flowing river was found to have very little thermal stratification. Well, it makes sense, right? If you have a small lake and you dump in stuff, it gets all crazy. Based on the passage, this is most likely because, go back to the passage, last line, it says lakes with a lot of water flowing into and out of them do not develop consistent lasting thermal stratification. More water, more turbulence. More turbulence, less stratification. You with me on this? As a chemical and petroleum engineer, that's the first thing you will learn. Turbulence never creates stratification. You with me on this? So right now you can see this is happy, right? The water is sitting in the bottle, very happy. Is it happy now? What happened? The stratification is gone. Okay, so simple. God, it's just whew, getting all my workout here itself. Passage 2 and 3. 8 to 11. GD JA. Passage 12, 12 to 16. JDF, CG. In these two passages, did anybody get all correct? One wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. No mistakes, guys. Come on, wake up. 2 wrong. Okay. Have you written down the time and those things, right? Data is important. You'll see in front of yours what is happening to your scores. Questions?
16.
I get asked on 16 a lot, so I don't know why. Yeah,
14.
first time. All right, here's what's going to happen. So next time when we meet, we're going to be discussing 14 and 16. Okay. One thing I'm observing with this class in general is people are not missing classes, maybe one here and there. But if you miss, I hope you're watching the videos. Second, this is the time, what we call the inflection time in your preparation. So 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15. You with me on this? So there's 2 inflection points here. These are the points you start showing that desperation because you're left with 1 month from now for the October 23rd test. So you're 3 days shy of a month, right? Ball is in your court. You with me on this? Don't blame anybody if you don't do well. Take all the credit when you do well. Don't give any credit to anybody else. You with me on this? So that's how it works. That's how life is. Now is the time to buckle up. You with me on this? Reasons, nobody gives 2 shits about reasons. Everybody has reason. Sounds good? See you next week.